Quest presents an unabridged recording of Slabscape, Dammit, by S.Spencer Baker. Narrated by Camm. Asynchronology, Delta T, SS to the ES. Chapter 1. Who do you think we are? A bunch of leaf-blowing cakes? While that was surprisingly close to what he did think of the human contiguation of Slab Council, Louis couldn't see how they could have possibly inferred that from what he just said. He glared at the group of assorted fuzzies, mythical beings and historical cultural icons, all of whom were intent on shouting him down.
Dicing wind farmer still thinks the universe revolves around that minuscule lump of rock.
Complete and utter blocks. Louis couldn't have cared less what the interns called him. When he'd been the CEO of Earth's largest privately owned corporation, he'd faced humiliation and threats of physical violence every day. And that was just from his ex-wives. He'd been censured by politicians who had built their careers over the shattered remains of those they had destroyed through the masterful application of strategic verbal abuse. He'd been leaned on by tycoons he knew for certain had ordered concrete boots for some of his peers, and yet he hadn't batted an eye. It was all in a day's work. Back then, Louis didn't only have a thick skin, he had a thick treacle-like aura and an even thicker wallet that he used to pay for a small army of thick-necked security advisors. Now that he was made of light, the thickness of his skin was moot, because he felt invulnerable. Even sticks and stones can't hurt me now, he thought. It was going to take a lot more than a load of limp invective to stop him from giving Slab Council the benefit of his opinion. Louis tuned his glare to slit eyes. Any of you morons have a better idea? He turned his back on the mutterers and surveyed the projections that filled the universe simulation chamber where the emergency meeting was taking place. They showed multi-angle views of a double impossibility. Directly in their path was a rectangle the size of a solar system, a 2 billion kilometre wide red banner suspended in space. It was almost a third of a light year away, but unless they took near-catastrophic evasive action, their current trajectory had them crashing into it in just under a slab cycle. That was because they were currently travelling just below light speed, and their ability...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?